Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. See some of you are on here already. Hey Dave, good to see you, buddy. Linda McElrath says hello guys, and Shelly Workman's with us. Good to see you guys. We're going to be on here in a little bit. It shouldn't be but a couple of minutes and we'll be talking to you for good. Well, hey Mark.
Hey Dave, how
Yeah.
you doing?
Well, we almost met without any kind of a hitch anyway, but glad to see
Well,
you, man. Looks,
making sure none of the background noise here made it through. So
oh yeah, everything's looking great. I think we're all good, and I got several on here with us. We got a good friend Dave, we got Linda McElrath, we got Shelly Workman, Anna George, William McKnight. Let's see here. And there goes Shelly starting to talk about food. And Anna George says she just had a grilled cheese sandwich. You know what? We had corn dogs though, didn't we?
yes, we
The
did.
50-cent corn dogs. That's Sonic.
Yes, we just gave a free plug to Sonic, but
Yeah,
that's
well,
okay.
it's a wild morning out there. It looks like we're getting ready to have some showers and storms coming in. We've been watching this really for a while. As we zoom in a little bit here, I want to see where we are. It's not quite to Katie's yet. Won't be long. Looks like it's just going to be mainly thunder showers. I don't see a lot of lightning indicating. Well, let me do something else. To see the lightning really good, I have to go to that single site radar. Here we go. Now you get a little better idea of what it's looking like. It's looking a little strong.
It
And
is. I'm looking at the wind fields in it on my radar and here on my other radar, and
uh-huh,
there are some areas that are getting like a 40-knot wind or something, which is pretty strong.
right.
That's not everywhere along the line. That's just here and there along the stronger storms, but nothing that looks severe yet.
Well, it looks like it's gonna be rock and roll a little bit as it gets in here. We got some stronger ones back here to the southwest of Murray and into Tennessee, northwest of Paris. It goes all the way down. Good grief, this thing goes way on down and deep into Tennessee, and it's moving along a little faster than we anticipated. It's ahead of by about, let's see, what time is it now? Okay, it's 11 o'clock. We said 12, so we're about an hour off on it. But,
Yeah.
here we go. It's
Dave
Halloween.
Sturgis behind me here said we just had a gust of 21 miles an hour here.
Okay, so that's something we're going to have to watch as we get a little closer because the winds will gust up some. Boy, I passed by one of the precincts. The lines to vote, early voting, are all the way out to the roadway. My goodness, everybody's lined up to do some early voting, and I suspect it's going to be like this all the way through Election Day. Brandy Hembry says hello, and Mickey Davenport's on with us, says hi. Brittany Overton says, hey, Thunder Buddies, and Audra White says, spooktacular weather. I like that. She came up with some good stuff. Hey, Dave says windy up there where he's at in Huntington, West Virginia. And
I believe it. There's been some very strong winds ahead of this front as it comes in.
There has. And so it's getting closer to Katie's. We've been watching this. It's already over the land between the lakes area. And so if you're in that area, I bet, let's take a look at Lakeside Marine camera and see. Yeah, there's the rain.
He's definitely getting it.
Yeah, the rain. This is Kentucky Lake over at Lakeside Campground Marina that one of our sponsors has. It's owned by Michael Vance Contract Roofing, and you can see that it's really coming down there at Kentucky Lake, which is back around. Well, let me go back to the radar. So that camera is somewhere around in here.
Right.
But anyway, you get an idea of where it's at. So far, it's just rain, and don't see anything serious.
Yeah.
Judy
the
Walton.
heaviest rain is probably just getting to that camera because you go over to Aurora, Kentucky, which is on the far side of the lakes there, and they're just north of that, so just right in there.
Yeah. So it looks like pretty good shower right there. It looks a little bit more intense than the rest of it.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, everybody, the good thing is that it doesn't look like it's going to be severe for us. It could be on the strong side, gusty winds. What we need worse is the rainfall. We need this to slow down and rain good. I got a text from a couple of my farmer friends that are out there. I said, hey, we need to get more rain. So let's hope that it does come a good one. Dave Sturgis says, what's that wet stuff falling from the sky? You know what? He's a spotter. He's supposed to know what that wet stuff is.
Well, as he said, it's been so long.
Oh, I know.
This will be the first substantial precipitation we'll get in the month of October. Right. And it'll happen at the very end of the month of October. So, we haven't really had anything since Hurricane Helene dissipated over the area, and that was at the end of September. So it's been a month.
Well, it's badly needed. Hopefully this will prime the pump. Once you get into a dry spell, it's hard to break it, but once you get some moisture in there that breaks that dry spell, it'll help. This also should help our colors a little bit, be a little more vibrant.
Yeah, as long as the wind doesn't rip all the leaves off the trees.
Well, that's true. Keisha Pollard over on the Facebook page at David Powell Weather and Wisdom says it's raining in St. Charles lightly, and thank you for that report, Keisha. And Judy Walton Newton. Judy Walton, isn't that? She used to be on that TV show, The Walton. No, I'm just joking. But anyway, she says hello, and Linda says it's rain but no thunder in Paducah. Michael Henderson says, hello, gentlemen. Bring on the rain. I'm tired of breathing the dust. Cough, cough. Boy, you can say that again.
I believe it.
Yeah,
especially here when they're harvesting like they have been. That kicks up a lot of dust while they're harvesting.
They harvested next door yesterday, and I had a nice, beautiful-looking vehicle. I go out, made the mistake leaving my windows cracked just a little bit. Oh, my goodness. It's filled with dust and stuff, but that's okay. I'm glad they got it in.
Yeah. Now, the good thing is after this initial line of showers and thunder showers as it moves on through, we've got showers that goes all the way back into Missouri.
Yeah.
And the way this is moving, the cells are moving to the northeast. The line is moving to the east a little bit slower.
Yeah.
So we should be in for several hours of rain and rain showers.
And is there a secondary front supposed to come in at some point?
The last I looked at, there was a chance of a secondary front coming in. If you want to go to the tropical tidbits, I think the HRRR is up right there.
All right, hang on just a second. Let me get it loaded here.
Yeah, there's a small secondary line of showers expected to come in by probably 8, 9 o'clock on to midnight. It's not a very intense line, but it does say that we may get more rain in the overnight hours.
Yeah, this is this afternoon. You see it line still just getting through. I wonder if I can zoom in on that a little bit. Well,
Nope.
okay. I'm not even going to try. I already knew the answer to that. There's that secondary line starting to form back here along the Mississippi River. You can see that. And it's not too impressive, but it does have some more rain with it, and hopefully it'll bring us some additional showers as we go through this evening. And it does look like overnight we'll still have scattered showers around all the way into early morning November 1st. Can you believe it's already November 1st? Man,
I know. This year has just absolutely flown by.
I've never seen
And at
anything
the same time, it's kind of, as many election years do, it seemed like it's taken forever to get to here.
Oh, I know. I know. But anyway, that's a good thing. Let's see what else we got. Let's look at the Storm Prediction Center. We're still in this marginal risk. I think that's right, isn't it, Mark? That's not an old map. Is that an old map or is that a...
No, that's today's.
Okay. So let's see here. Here's a tornado risk, nothing much. Wind is at 5%. Hail, nothing much. So we're in good shape, I think, overall, the way it looks.
Yeah,
And
they did that as kind of an insurance. Like I say, there's a few of these storms that have some gustier winds in them,
right.
Up around 40 knots or so. 50 knots is our threshold for severe.
Yeah.
So, the occasional cell could get strong enough, especially as we head toward afternoon, that would pop up enough to be in the severe category.
Yeah. And you can see, boy, that line is still continuing to progress. It looks to me like it's getting a little bit stronger as it moves this way.
Yeah, especially down in the Tennessee area
Yeah,
just south of the Tennessee-Kentucky border. Those cells are looking a lot more robust.
Yeah, so I'm going to stay on this a little bit. Everybody, Madisonville's getting some rain right now. Becomes a little more scattered up this way, but that may be because of the radar site I'm on. Let me go over to, let me find Paducah's site. It's right here. There we go. But yeah, you can see even up to Owensboro, it's still some scattered showers and a few scattered showers and storms around Madisonville, Arlington, back towards Princeton.
That one cell down by Henry, Tennessee, is showing some more intense wind in it as it comes along, probably a microburst or downburst gust out of it. It's showing up close to 45 knots.
Right here?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, it looks like it's a weakening storm. That's usually when you'll get a microburst, so we'll have to watch that. So, yeah, overall, right now, we're still not on severe yet. We're going to keep an eye on this. Yeah, William, this is Radar Omega. It's our radar program right here. We've got the full package that does a lot of things for you that probably more than what you would need if you were just an average viewer of radar. But anyway, Chantal,
well, it has a lot of interesting features on there. I look at it every day, whether we got severe weather or not. I'm always looking to see what's going on. It'll show you counties with power line outages. It'll show you pictures from different places.
Here's Martin, Tennessee. It's raining there, and that's off to our southwest, so more rain is coming. That's a nice shot. Looks like it's nice and green. Other than getting some color showing, not as much as I would have thought. But
the grass is looking a bit brown there.
Yeah, it is. It is. I hope I don't have to mow again this year. I think I probably will just to make everything look reasonable.
Yeah.
But as we look up this way, we see these storms here really starting to intensify as they come in towards the land between the lakes, just east of Murray, moving northeast. So that would put these up in our general vicinity here pretty soon. About 30 minutes or so, we should see them maybe along the Christian-Trigg County line. So we're going to keep an eye on it. Just depends. Looks like the northern part of the line is moving a little faster than the southern part.
Yeah, it might be the case. These kind of lines tend to get elongated out. They move a little faster in the north and maybe a little slower to the south, so that the lines tends to drop to the southeast instead of going straight east.
Yeah, could be. So we can go ahead and look at some of the cameras around the area. Here's a special weather statement back here to Memphis. Let's see what it says.
Probably gust to 40.
Yeah, gusty winds knock down tree limbs. Yeah, gust up to 40. So that's a strong storm, but not overly strong. Nothing to be too worried about. Just a weather statement to say, hey, this is what it is. So that'd be down here just to the northeast of Memphis. And luckily, there's no active severe thunderstorm watches right now in our region. And in fact, no warnings or tornado warnings or thunderstorm warnings nationwide, according to our tracker up here. Hang on, Mark he always has a tendency to leave me. I don't know what I'm going to do with him, but see if I can get him back up. Here we go. There you are.
Yep, I didn't go anywhere.
Well, your camera flopped out on me for some reason, but anyway, we got you back.
Yeah. I'm going to have to mute myself for a second. My clock has gone off up here, so
okay.
That usually happens when they start turning the remotes on the camera on the TV set over behind me and stuff. So
okay.
I'm probably going to have to unplug it and plug it back in.
All right. Well, we got spotters gathering also. They're at a little bit higher alert level as we continue to watch this line of storms coming in. Again, they're not severe, but they are a little on the robust side. Let's put it that way. Deborah said, hey, Deborah, she says, hey, guys, how are my Thunder buddies this morning? We're doing good, and you should come on by and say hello to us. Barbara Frachon says, calm in Hopkinsville, was windy, very still, kind of feels like tornado weather, but y'all say no, thank goodness. And, yeah, I don't see much of a chance of any tornado at all going on here. You never can rule it completely out, but I don't think so. Mary Vorvey is on with us. She says, hello, David Mark, glad you're getting rain. So windy her way. So, wow, okay. And of course,
yeah, I believe it.
Yeah,
there's lots of wind going on up there.
Our good friend Mike Bynum, he's up in Washington, Indiana. I need to go up there and take a look at that place for him to see. Let me see. I might have to find another radar though to look at so we get a little bit better. Yeah. Let's see.
Now the forecast has shown the potential to be there for snow on the backside of this, but that's going to be up on the western part of Lake Superior up there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I tell you, folks, things are changing, and this is going to be the start of the changes. We've talked a lot about the Aleutian Low up in the Gulf of Alaska and how that's going to affect our winter, not only near term, but even into the wintertime. We're going to start seeing some things that's going to cause us to have some storms off and on for really every few days when we get into the wintertime pattern. This would start, say, around January, I guess. Hotel Mario says, hi, David Mark. Is the rain going to hold up for southern Muhlenberg? Don't think so. You should get some showers here, probably about 30 minutes or so, I would think.
Yeah. And then showers on and off probably throughout the rest of the day.
That's correct. So I'm going to go back to the Trenton radar down here. And you can still see the line is thinned a little bit, but it's pretty strong where there's storms located, especially from about Paris, Tennessee, up into just southern Trigg County now.
Yeah.
In fact,
the strongest storms do seem to be down near Henry and Paris.
Yeah. Let me look at this camera over here at Katie's. This is at I-24 and 6880 in Trigg County.
Look at that storm coming in.
Yes, sir. Look at that. That's a pretty storm. You can see it. That's what's actually headed our way. And other than that, it looks like traffic is moving smoothly, but doesn't look to be overly windy there. Well, yeah, they've got some wind going there. But this is shows you that the traffic's moving pretty smoothly so far. They don't have any rain there yet, but as we saw, I'm going to check back into the Lakeside Campground Marina. And yeah, they're still getting rain there, so it's not too far off from the WKDZ camera there at the WKDZ studios. We appreciate them letting us use this on our feed, and it's a nice camera, and we're indebted to them for letting us use it. So let's go back here to our radar, and it looks like it's still coming. I tell you, it looks to me like they may have actually slowed a little bit, but it's making steady progress towards, Katie's itself is probably getting it. Let me see if the Katie's camera is showing anything right now. This is downtown Katie. Yeah, they're getting rain there, so we already know.
So it won't be long before they get it over there at I-24.
That's correct. So we're following the progress of it, so it's about to get to this area here in just a little bit. There's the Katie's camera right in here, and so we'll watch this camera over here at I-24 and 6880 here as that stuff comes on in. But yeah, it's looks like it's doing pretty good. Let me see if the elevator cam is up. And it is. Okay, this is in Hopkinsville, southwest Hopkinsville. You see our colors showing up nicely. This is the Kroger Shopping Center, and this is the Skyline Drive that we're seeing below us. And you can see it is pretty windy up there. And we're looking off to the southwest, and you can see that those clouds building up there quite a bit. Yeah, and there's Pennyroyal Parkway back here. So overall, we're doing all right. We're watching everything. Again, I don't see anything much to worry about. Really don't see anything to worry about. It's just more or less these storms right here are a little bit strong. They're going to move up to the northeast. I still think that'll get to probably Hopkinsville, if I guess. That's probably what we're going to get here in Hopkinsville. Let's see here.
Probably so. If that's the case, we're going to get some pretty good rain through the Hopkinsville area when that comes in.
Karen Schneider's watching this over on the Facebook page at David Powell Weather and Wisdom, and she says she's flying to Nashville tonight. Is it going to be bad? She arrives around 11:40 p.m. You know, I think it'll be through by then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think it's going to be through the Nashville area by that time this evening. There still may be some showers and thunder showers around, but the airlines do pretty good at avoiding those when they are coming in. Yeah. So hopefully they'll be able to get in just fine.
Dave says where he's at, the leaves are really falling. Neighbors are having their trees trimmed, so less raking for them. I guess that's one way of doing it. Heather Clay says, how bad will it be by 2:30, traveling back from Bowling Green then?
You're probably going to cross that line of intense rain.
Yeah.
That'll probably be about 20 to 30 miles wide.
Yeah.
And then you'll just go into showers for the rest of the time. So it'll be a wet drive, but you should be able to make it okay.
Chris Mitchell says, use caution coming down Virginia Street and Lafayette Roads. They're having the roads in around downtown areas.
Why are they doing that? They delayed the trick-or-treating till tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, there's our friend Neil Mason. He's on. He says, bring on the rain. Hey, Neil, I'm glad to see you, buddy. We haven't forgotten that project we were talking to you about. It's really on the works. So hopefully soon we'll start seeing some of it. Karen Schneider says, thank you. And Deborah Sales says, are you guys there tomorrow afternoon? We'll be here tomorrow afternoon, won't we, Mark?
We'll be around. We may not be on the air, but we'll be here at the building.
Yeah, we won't be on the air, but we will be here. So you're welcome to come by, Deborah. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like now that line broke up just a little bit as it went past Katie's. I'm not sure that the traffic cam over there is going to get me. Let me go back to it real quick. Yeah, they're not seeing much, but look at the clouds up there. They're kind of...
Yeah, just to the north of that, what you're seeing there, that edge of cloudiness is the shelf cloud. Yeah. So just because you see little swirls under it, that does not mean it's a tornado.
No.
That's on the front side of the storm, and usually it just is the leading edge of the cooler air and the rain.
Yep, that's right. So everything's going smoothly. We're in good shape so far. Tammy Tatum says, hey, Jacuzzi and Mark. Tammy, I'm going to get you for that one of these days. Anyway, Deborah Sales says thanks, and hopefully we'll see her tomorrow at some point. And anyway, Mark, what else do you see going on here?
Well, as we look on farther south, my radar, I've got several radars I'm looking at here at once. As I look down toward the Memphis area, again, the line is just about like it is up here. And it extends all the way down into Mississippi, probably on beyond that, down in through the southern part of Arkansas and then northern Louisiana. So this is a long line of storms.
Yeah.
But they've lost, as compared to yesterday, they've lost a lot of intensity.
And that's probably a good thing because they were very intense. Do we have any tornado reports yesterday, or do you know?
I don't know. I can look. Let me look real quick and see if they had any severe weather reports.
Hey, tell Dave to turn that thermostat up about 2 degrees in there since y'all got it blocked off. It's freezing me and keeping me all warm.
Kick the thermostat up around 2 degrees if you would.
I'm going to have icicles hanging off my nose here before long.
It's colder up there because he gets all the air.
Tammy Tatum says, YouTube stinks. Okay. Sunny
Don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know either. But Sunny161 says, hey, y'all, please pretend I'm still working. Okay, she's working, Mark.
Oh, okay.
What time should the rain hit Elkton? That's from Deborah Sale. I think you're a good hour away at least. You know, it's kind of stopped making any further progress eastward. I don't know what's going on.
It's slowed down a little bit, which I thought it could slow down as it heads this way. So
and we want it
the
to.
The storms are going to roar along the line to the northeast, but the line itself is slowing down a little bit. Yesterday there was no tornadoes reported. There were 127 wind reports and 7 high wind reports. And 12 hail reports.
Okay. Well,
and no large hail reports.
That's a good thing because it could have been a little bit worse tornado outbreaks. I'm glad it wasn't.
Yeah. Those high wind reports that I said there were 7 of those are 65 knots or greater, which is like 70, 75 miles per hour. So
let's take a look. I want to look over here at our camera where I always love to visit over at Irwin, Tennessee. Here we go. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice morning starting there. It's cloudy but we're not seeing the clouds from this angle of the camera, but they're probably in behind the camera.
Yeah.
But this is Irwin, Tennessee. Traffic flowing good along the interstate. Everything's going well.
Nice fall colors of the mountains.
It is. In fact, some of the leaves have already dropped there, it looks like.
It does look like it.
It's kind of windy, too. I see the wind blowing them. But that is a beautiful shot. I love that particular shot. I'm going to have to look up that camera you showed me the other day somewhere. What was it, Mount Washington or something?
Yeah.
If I could look it up, I would probably show that one.
Yeah. Well, you can't pick it up on Radar Omega. That's not part of their
I understand network. That, but we've got other cameras that we don't have on Radar Omega that we can show. But, this looks like the stronger storms are going to get into Hopkinsville at some point. Okay, it is making a little bit more progress now. We should be seeing, okay, let's go to the Katie's camera right now. And you can see it is windy and blowing and raining, and there it is. So they finally got their dose of rain now. So it's coming down pretty good there. This is I-24 and 6880 in Trigg County. It does look like the wind's blowing a little bit on it too. So
Dale Hargrove, I don't think that's anything to do on our end. It is something to do either between YouTube itself or your settings. So we have been trying to work that out and haven't made any progress, haven't been able to find any reason why people aren't getting notifications.
Yeah, Tammy Tatum's having a lot of trouble with it too. She says she's got 3 phones, everyone is subscribed, and none of them get notified. I don't understand that. There is a place in your phone where you can turn off notifications. We might want to check that setting and see if that's turned off. But anyway. Okay, so Barbara Fashone says, WKDZ said downtown scheduled for tomorrow night instead of tonight.
Yes, that's right.
If that's Hopkinsville you're talking about, I'm not sure about Katie's or any of them. Let's see here. Barb says she just happened to see that on Facebook this morning. And then Tammy Tatum said everything's turned on. Yeah, I don't know what their problem is. I really don't. Is anyone else getting notifications about when we're going on the air? Because several have had those issues, and I'm just trying to see how widespread it is, or if it's everybody, or if it's just, a few, or what the deal is. Karen Schneider says Katie's safe night was changed to tomorrow as well. Okay, so that tells us what we need to know. So pretty much all the trick-or-treating in the area has been changed over to tomorrow night instead of tonight because of the weather and the rain and the possibility of some rain. So we'll see how it goes. We sure need this rain. I hope it continues to slow down. But I see on the radar, these showers back here to the southwest seem to have weakened a little bit. But again, we'll take what we can get. Anything will be helpful because we have had absolutely nothing. Brittany Overton says she always gets the notification. Sunny161 says she got notified. Karen Schneider says she got a notification for Facebook but not YouTube, and I'm subscribed to both. Chris Meason says he gets them, and Shelley Workman gets the notification. Deborah Sales says I get notified every now and then. I don't know what's going on with it. It's got to be a setting somewhere that we're missing on that. So keep looking. Don't give up. We will find it eventually, and hopefully everybody will be able to get notified. I just don't know why you're not. Might go back and make sure you did check notification on the page here. But anyway, all right. So it is an active morning. Everybody seems to be upbeat. It's a beautiful, I say it's a beautiful day when it's raining because we need the rain so bad. So
absolutely,
we want to keep this up for a while, and I hope it does slow down. The squall line slows down a little bit. So it's 11:28. We've been on for about half hour or so. So we're going to see how this goes, watching it as it moves in. You know what, though, while we're here, we need to talk about our sponsors a little bit. We haven't done a thing about that. We've talked all around them and the people that pay the bills. we haven't told them anything.
We need to acknowledge them because Absolutely. They do pay the bills.
So let's start out. I want to talk about our good friend Michael Vance Contracting and Roofing. 270-707-ROOF. Those guys are experienced. They have been at it for a good while. And if you have any questions or anything, call Michael Vance at that number, and he will be glad to talk to you. I don't think he charges you anything to talk to you. So if you have something you want to talk about, give him a call. And if you got any roofing issues, he's the one to get a hold of. Then also, Lakeside Campground Marina. We saw that camera a little while ago, and that's at that Lakeside Campground Marina. Beautiful place. I absolutely love it. If you want to get away from things, hey, visit their website, make a reservation, and do it soon before the weather gets really bad. But it's some beautiful weather still in front of us before the big changes come, and they are coming. But I just want to tell you about that. And we also talk about our good friend, Katie Moyer over at Kentucky Hemp Works. They have all kinds of great product. In fact, there was someone was asking about the salve they had. I'm going to play a little thing here. If you want some salve that really does help your aches and pains, this is it. Anytime my aches and pains act up, I always reach for Kentucky Hemp Works Hemp Root Salve. It's easy to use. Just rub it on the affected areas and you will soon notice big relief. You can use it as a moisturizing lip balm or ointment that heals and protects your lips during adverse weather conditions and helps with preventing chapped lips. This amazing Kentucky Hemp Works salve is available in our online store at dpww.shop. Order today. And also, we want to give a shout out to our other sponsor is Mid-South Storm Shelters. Now they got a product you definitely need because when the weather gets severe, have no fear with a Mid-South Storm Shelter. And there's their phone number. And I do have a little thing. I want to show you some of their storm shelters. Take a look at this. What would you do when severe storms with tornadoes threaten you and your family? If you have planned properly, you will have a storm shelter nearby that is strong, safe, and will save your family's life. Mid-South Storm Shelters provide just that. They blend well with the landscape and are proven lifesavers. When the weather gets severe, have no fear with a Mid-South Storm Shelter. Call today at 270-725-6020. And also, you can visit our online store to order some of the stuff from HempWorks or even some of our own work here at dpww.shop. And there's a QR code that you can scan with your phone. It'll take you to it. We're going to have more stuff added onto it. Right now, that store is needing a little construction work done to it. But you can still order things off of it. And I mean, it is nice. Deborah Sales says she needs that salve by the gallon. Well, I'll tell you what, Deborah. It is some good stuff. I have used it myself, and I really, really, really do like it.
Yeah.
But
There are days where you feel like you could take a bath in it. Absolutely.
you feel better when you get out. I guarantee you that. But
Yep.
yeah, I've had to use it on my hand, and my thumb was to the point I couldn't hardly use it. And I put that on there, and now I've got good use of it again. So, yeah, Linda McElrath says the salve works great. So I guess she's.
It's also, as she showed putting it on her lips, it's an excellent moisturizer.
Yeah, okay. I should have aired her little blooper she had for that, but she's a good girl. I really like Katie. She's a good person, and she's got some good product there. She really does. And as far as the storm shelters, boys, I tell you, severe season's coming on, and we're already starting to see little hints of it right now. But we can get tornadoes any time of the year. But we've got our second fall severe season right now is starting up, and we'll see what happens. You know, it's always good to have preparedness for your family and know where you're going to go to be safe. If there's a tornado warning coming on your area, that's a good thing to have. Deborah Sale says, by the way, it's windy but not bad, gloomy but no rain yet, a little chilly but typical fall, still beautiful. It is beautiful, even if it's a cloudy day. In the fall, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I absolutely love this time of year.
I do too. Linda McElrath says she's got an old phone as well as her regular phone that always notifies her because I've got YouTube notifications turned on the phone app settings. I just now turned it on my active phone, so that'll be interesting to see if that works out good. Let's see. Tammy Tatum says my parakeets loved yesterday. They had fun outside. Huh, I didn't know you could turn the parakeets loose outside. I guess you can. Let's see here. Cassie Campbell over on the Facebook page, David Powell Weather and Wisdom says, when do you think the rain will be in Fairview? Well, as slow as it's moving, what do you think?
Deborah Sale, you can either refer her to our online shop, or you can look up Kentucky Hemp Works. It is online. They have their own online presence in their own online shop. You can refer your friend in South Carolina to that, and I'm sure that Katie would be glad to ship her whatever she would like to get.
Yeah, well, they also will ship off the orders on our online store, Mark. You know.
Yeah.
So that way, because they're watching for that. So if you get a chance, just send her either one, preferably the online store that we have.
Yeah.
And then Tammy Tatum says, no, they were in the cage on her parakeets.
They still enjoyed it outside,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
they did. I'm sure they did. Let's see here. What else?
The line for us looks like it's gotten kind of thin. We're just going to get some initial showers and stuff for the Hopkinsville area. But as I look down into Tennessee, the storms down there are still looking pretty robust. Down by Big Sandy, Huntington, Carroll, Clarksburg, and heading toward Benton and Camden. The area down in there, you're going to get some stronger storms as this line comes through. But then it just kind of gets the way it is up here. There's storms, but they're not super strong. They're not super wide as you go on down, even down to the Memphis area. And the storms are through the Memphis area. They're just getting into the rain showers now.
I'm looking here at Centerville, Tennessee camera, and you look off to the, you can see the clouds moving in, and the storm's off in the distance, but it hasn't gotten there yet either. 70 degrees there, though, still.
Yeah.
So it looks like, let's see where else we got here, see if there's other places we can look at it. Is this one here? Yeah. Three-Way, Tennessee in Madison County, 911 Center. Yeah, look at the rain coming down.
Rain.
I love the rain. I love it, especially if we haven't seen it for a good while.
Yep.
Anyway.
Tonight will be a good night to sleep.
Yeah. If the spooky things don't get you. Here's another one in Jackson, Tennessee. The rain hadn't gotten there yet. It's just off to the north of this camera. Looks like they're getting some color, not much, but a little bit now. And they're starting to get a little bit of rain. I see a few drops coming down. So anyway, 73 degrees there. So it's not hot anywhere across there. It's a little warmer than usual, though. More above normal, let's put it that way. So again, we're coming back up here to Kentucky, and we're looking at Christian County, Trigg County. This is the leading edge of the storms. Looks like it's gotten through Madisonville, through Earlington about now, and it's starting to get into northwestern Muhlenberg County, not too far from Crofton as well. It's going through Nortonville, Empire. So yeah, it's right up on Crofton already, pretty close. Doesn't like much being there. Looks like they'll get a little bit heavier showers. And as we go down here into Kelly, showers right off to the west of you. See, this is Lake Blythe, and I think that's I forgot the name of that lake there, but they all have names. But anyway, you can get a look at how this is coming in. Again, nothing to be concerned about. Let's see here. Tammy says she even updated YouTube, still didn't work. I don't know what's going on with her. That's pretty unusual. Other people are getting the notifications. Got to be somewhere in the settings somewhere. I don't know. It's probably something really simple we've all overlooked. But we'll keep trying. That's all we can do. Let's see here. Mark, where is that? I got to find that fall color thing while we're at it.
Okay, you'll have to go up and do the search bar for it. And it's...
I got it.
Okay, very good.
So let's go ahead and take a look at that. And this is the fall colors for October 31st. And you can see we're at... oh gosh, almost a peak color in some areas.
Just about. That's expanded very rapidly in the past couple of days.
Yeah, you reckon it's because of the rain or what?
Partly the rain, partly it's getting to November, so if you're going to have leaves change, they should have been changing by now.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, this is what it was a couple of days ago, so this is how much it's expanded in 2 days to where it is now. Oh, good grief.
A little too far.
My fingers are not wanting to work right here today. There we are. So, and then as we go on further a little bit, let's go into November 1st. You can see it's taking up this is peak color.
Yeah.
So yeah, we kind of skipped just the high color area part had it for a couple of days, but with peak color will be continuing into the first week of November. And let's see here. There's Election Day on November 5th. Again, it's doing good. Some past peak is starting to show up now, Eastern Kentucky, and we go on forward. And November 8th, the color's just about over with for everybody, but the 10th. Open day deer season should be past the peak colors. So anyway, just wanted to show you guys that. Thought maybe you would enjoy seeing it. I do want to go back to our models a little bit. I want to go to the GFS.
Right. If you're looking for when our next system is coming in, we have our next line of rain due to come in, next line of storms, around November 5th, Election Day.
Okay. Well, let's see here. This is tomorrow, 1 p.m. tomorrow. And here's another little system coming in. This is the one you were talking about, I guess, getting ready to. 4th, 5th. Yeah, it looks like another storm. 6 a.m. at noon. So a lot of the election, but by 6 p.m. it ought to be over our area. So probably won't affect our election too much.
Yeah. I'm hoping the severe chance isn't large because I won't be able to be here.
I know. You're going to be working some kind of precinct or something.
Yeah, I'm a precinct officer for our local election in the county, so I will be busy that day.
So I'm going way on out here in time. I want to see where there's that storm there. I still don't like the way they're taking that Four Corners storm off to the northeast so fast.
Yeah, because earlier on there is snow on the backside of that, and they just kind of completely eliminate it.
Yeah, I don't know. This model it disturbs me. It just doesn't look
well.
right.
The GFS, out beyond 120 hours, the GFS does some really weird things sometimes. Yeah, they'll have huge storms showing that don't materialize, and they'll have nothing, and suddenly a storm does show up. So most of the models out beyond 120 hours get more and more inaccurate.
Right. Well, we're back on our radar. I wanted to check the progress. Here we are. We got the storm just about. I see it getting dark outside there. So it looks like they're just getting ready to come on in here. Let's see here. Shelley Workman's asking Tammy if she have her computer synced with her phone. And she says no. She says, looking back towards Katie's, it looks dark, and yes, it does. Since storms are on the way, early voting is today through Saturday. And yeah, Deborah, we talked earlier. I passed one of the precincts, and I mean, they were lined up a long ways waiting to vote. I guess that's a good thing anyway. I'm glad to hear that.
When it allows the people to do so, it gives them more of an opportunity. So, the whole thing, I don't care which political party you belong to. I don't care about your affiliation. Exercise your right to vote.
Yep.
Be an informed voter and exercise your right to vote.
Certainly hope everybody does take that for sure. I want to look at one thing we haven't looked at in a while, if I can find it. And that is our earthquake map. I don't know. Maybe I've...
USGS.
I know where I'm at. I just haven't found the right graphic I'm looking for. Let's see here. Well, I can't find the page.
What we haven't talked about too lately is the tropics, which are still active.
Right.
But again, the big high pressure area that's been over the central Atlantic, that's kept all the storms out of our area and the rain out of our area, is still extending its influence down that way and keeping all the tropical activity down to the south.
Yeah, we've got 50% chance. That's been there, it seemed like, for a while.
Yeah, it's been 40% for the longest time. They've upped it to 50% now.
So we still don't know really what it's going to do yet. We're just watching it closely. There's a couple that have shown it getting into the Gulf, and then once it got in the Gulf, it looked like it was going to disappear or dissipate. I don't know. I'm just not quite sure about that.
This latest GFS run forms it up, takes it across the island of Hispaniola, which is Haiti and the Dominican Republic, and then kind of forms one off the Florida coast and takes it up along the East Coast. So take your pick. Any given day, any given model's taking it in three different directions.
Well, we've probably got a week or so before we even know anything about it, so we'll keep an eye on it for you and let you know. Let's see here.
Shannon Kincaid, the initial line will probably be out of Madisonville probably by 6 p.m., 7 p.m., sometime in that area. But there's another line of showers that will probably form up later in the evening and come across in the overnight hours. So you won't be completely done with it.
Yeah. What's the Henderson forecast?
Henderson will continue to be Henderson this weekend. No, we're looking for cooler weather to move in, drier weather to move in over the weekend. It should be nice, cooler, but it should be a pleasant weekend, at least up until Sunday when our next chance of rain comes in. The wind and the rain have arrived outside our studio.
Let's see here. See if we got anything here around locally that I can look at. We'll go back to the elevator cam real quick. Nothing here yet, but it is in the studio. It's on the west side of Hopkinsville. Oh, I can hear it coming down now. It's right over our studios as it comes in. Of course, we're on the west side of Hopkinsville. Well, that's good. We sure need that rain. I'm glad to see it.
Absolutely. Are we showing any good wind gusts up there?
25.
Okay. Gusts of 20, 30?
30, 45.
Wow. 45-mile-an-hour gust?
Yep. That's pretty stout gust.
Yeah, so That's still
Of
under
course, that's in
severe.
miles per hour. That's still, that's still 13 miles an hour under severe. So,
Yeah, so that's a good thing. We're still under severe, but it's strong. It was a strong storm, even though the radar doesn't look quite as strong, but it is. Our dew point's 64 degrees. That's plenty good for severe.
yeah.
Winds on at the airport gusting up to 21 right now. And this storm right here, well, let me go back to it here. Hold on a minute. Here we go. This is what we've got coming in. And yeah, it's coming down pretty good. If you're in Hopkinsville on the west side, you're starting to get it now. I think we're located, if I remember right, that should be, yeah, here we are. You see Mark Booker's GPS beacon.
Yep.
So right there is where we are, where his little beacon is. And it's soon going to be reaching the downtown area. It's just starting to get the outer edges of it there into downtown. It's already past Dawson Springs Road, about to get to 41, not quite to 41 yet.
Yeah. For the rest of the line down through there, up to the north, the line is probably through Crofton right now. It's through Nortonville. It's just about to Graham, Bremen, and on up to the north toward Island. To the south, it's not quite to Dover yet. It's right on Big Sandy, almost to Camden in Benton County, past Brewston, Huntingdon, and on down to the I-40 line. It's just coming to the I-40 line. Again, the line is through Memphis. Almost to like down to Somerville. And again, the line kind of is wavering back and forth as it moves. So it's a little bit farther east there, a little bit farther west the other place.
Well, it sounds like it's not quite as intense, but still raining outside.
Right. We had that initial burst of rain and gust of wind, and now we're just being probably rain showers the rest of the day.
Yep.
But Hopkinsville, the leading edge of that is still coming across because it's not over to Skyline Drive and where the camera is there yet.
Yeah, let me go back to the Skyline Drive camera real quick.
Yeah. If you look at the I-24 camera at Katie's, it's still raining there. Everything's nice and wet.
Looking good. Tammy Tatum, she's, I just got notified from Weather Channel. Well, I'm not going to say anything. Otis Wilson says he gets the notifications. And Linda McElrath says, LOL, Tammy, when you get notifications from TWC, check in with David. Chances are he'll already be there.
Absolutely.
I love Linda. She's a good gal. Heather Gibbs says, it's supposed to get bad. Heather, no, not really. We don't look for anything severe. We're just kind of watching this stuff as it comes in because we haven't seen rain in so long. And we've got a lot of interest in it. We have quite a few viewers watching. And
plus, this afternoon and this evening, even though the cities have moved their trick-or-treat downtown till tomorrow, there are still people with Halloween events going on this afternoon and this evening. So
sure.
They probably want to know how the weather's doing for them when they get ready to have their events. So most of them are all indoors. So.
Yeah, and Judy Walton Norton says she's out Greenville Road at Todd County and Christian County line. We don't have anything yet Let's see here.
No, you're probably still a good 15 minutes, 20 minutes away from getting anything
Yeah.
Anywhere in the Todd County line.
But it's coming. You're going to get something. We're still waiting to see. I wish this hadn't dissipated as much. We sure do need the rain, so I hope it continues to increase. Just, like I said, when you get these dry spells, it's hard to break those dry spells. Heather Gibbs says, thank you. It's raining pretty good here now.
Yeah, again, showery. It's going to pick up and let off, pick up and let off. So it's a good showery day.
Yeah, it looks like the rain has finally gotten to the downtown Hopkinsville area.
Yeah, look how dark it's getting now on that camera.
Oh, yeah. Some of the lights are coming on. This is Skyline Drive looking to the southwest. Quite windy there. You can see the winds have picked up. And the rain would be off to the right here of this camera. So we're looking to the southwest. That camera is located, if I can find it here. I got to remember where all my, it's hard to get turned around here.
Yeah. The one you're looking at is located on top of the grain elevator on Skyline Drive.
I know where it's located, but the viewers may not. So I'm looking for Skyline Drive on here. Well, it's out there somewhere. Oh, here we go. I think it says there's Pinarale Parkway. Here it is. So here's Skyline Drive. Goes this way, and
Dave, you still got the camera up there, not seeing your radar.
oh, good grief! I'm sorry, everybody. Here we go. So here's Skyline Drive, and I'm looking for the railroad tracks. I don't know if it has railroad tracks on here or not. But I think the camera is right here on top of this building here. So I'll pull out so you can see where we are.
Rain's just now getting to it.
Yep. This is the camera. This is Skyline Drive. We're just looking at it on the map. Why am I've got this on the wrong thing here somewhere or another. Here we go. Now that's better. So it looks like still a lot of downtown Hopkinsville, especially northern and northeast Hopkinsville now, are getting some pretty heavy rains. You've got rain going along, it says I-69. That's what we call the Pinarale Parkway. Why do they change the names on these things all the time? It seems like every time you turn around, they change something.
Yeah.
But anyway, hey, I do want to encourage everybody, be sure and subscribe to this channel. If you haven't subscribed to it, I wish you'd do so, because it will help us to continue to bring you the technology that you need. We want to show you what's going on out there, and we won't leave you whenever you're needing to know stuff. Right now, we're doing good. We don't have anything severe in the area, just some strong storms, but nothing severe. But be sure and subscribe and hit like and hit notification. And hopefully you'll be getting notified when we go on. Most people are saying that they get the notifications, so I'm assuming they are. But we do have a few people that are not getting it, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on, if there's a setting in their phones or what it is exactly. But to be on the safe side, just hit notifications, and then you should be able to get notified each time we come on. I'm going to zoom out now a little bit. Let's take a look at the overall picture. And especially you get up here, you can see that line has increased again now from about, northeast Hopkinsville all the way up through to South Carrollton, just west of Central City. And that's a pretty decent little line of robust storms, I would say.
Yep.
If you're out in the Fearsville area, you're going to be getting it here very soon, especially around Fruit Hill. All you guys are going to be getting some pretty good rains here shortly. Let's see here.
Definitely some stronger storms down south of Dover. Those will be heading into the Dover area here probably within the next 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, and you can see they are quite strong. Here's Dover right here. And yeah, it's a pretty strong storm right there. It's even got a little bit of bowing in it, so there may be some wind in that big time. We'll see what happens as it moves in closer. Chelsea Reese says she's getting rain in Hopkinsville. Barbara Fashone says it's raining. Linda McElrath says it sure was nice to feel the rain on my face. Boy, I know that feeling. I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah.
I really do.
Deborah Sale, thank you very much.
Deborah Sale is all right. I appreciate she's a super chatter.
Yeah, this is her third on a live stream, so thank you very much. We appreciate it.
We appreciate you, Deborah. You come on by here. We'll find you a cup of coffee or something. Let's see here. I gotta get my glasses. I can't see anything. Yeah, thank you so much. She is a loyal follower, and she's a good follower of the page, and she's joining our team. It looks like. I'm hoping she will anyway.
Yes, indeed. We always need good spotters.
Yep. Sunny161 says just started in Centertown, 10 miles west of Hartford. Beaver Dam.
Yep. Yeah, again, this line is stretched out from the northeast to the southwest, and as it moves eastward, one area will get it before another. But be patient; it's coming to just about everybody across the area today.
Right. There's our good friend Jamie Tugger. Says hello, guys. It's been a while. Where you been, Jamie? Yesenia Pastrana Martinez says it's pouring here in Hopkinsville.
Yes, indeed, it is.
It certainly is. Deborah says she's excited about being a part of the team. Well, I'm excited about having you. I just haven't seen enough of you. I want to see more of you. Come on in and get trained up, because you know what we're going to be dealing with next time? Probably some snow stuff, I'm going to be looking forward to going live.
Possible.
I'm looking forward to going live on our first snow event as it starts coming in. We'll follow it in. And everybody can be on here watching and saying, let's get ready to make some snow cream or something.
Yes, indeed.
And
we'll have our teams out checking road conditions and everything else. Man, absolutely.
And you'll get to see some pretty sights and stuff. And I haven't figured out how to do a snowstorm in the studio yet. I can do the cloud and thunderstorm, but I ain't got a snow cloud thing done yet. So we'll see.
You know when we'll have a snowstorm in the studio? When all the glue lets go on the cloud.
Oh my goodness, don't even talk that way. It's coming along pretty good though. I like it.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can get my camera turned around where they can see. I don't know. It'd be kind of hard to do. I don't know how much slack I have in the camera. I'll look at that. I'll look at that when we get off at some point. We're now coming up on the noon hour. Everybody's having lunch, except me. I wish I hadn't said anything about food. Now I'm starting to get hungry. Who are you talking to?
Our support person is here, Miss Donna G. Lord.
All right, hey Donna, yoo-hoo!
Dave's saying yoo-hoo, hi to you. She was just saying that she voted on her way in. She had to stand in line for 30 minutes.
Wow. Deborah Sales says, "Oh yes, and I need to get with Jessica about a chili cook-off." Uh, yeah, stop on by tomorrow afternoon, Deborah. We'll go over some things with you. Let's see. You'll have to try my deer chili one of these days. I make some of the best venison chili you ever had. Oh my goodness! I started to enter it in the chili cook-off the other day, but I just didn't want to. I didn't want to feel like I was stealing everybody's money from the grand prize. Okay, I can hear everybody laughing out there. I'm glad that you did not find it funny. Anyway, again, Fearsville, you're just now starting to come out of the rain. Down there around Carl, you're getting into the rain now pretty good.
All right. Tammy Tatum, not to be outdone, she just kicked in $5 as a super chatter.
Woohoo! Tammy Tatum, good for you, girl. She says, Sheba dog, bowing respectfully. Oh, my goodness. Andrea Cook says, raining in South Christian in Herndon. And Deborah says, okay, David, I can't wait to taste yours. I tell you, you'll never be the same. Your taste buds will never be the same. You'll say, any other chili you try after mine will be just like, oh, man, this is just, it's just chili. Mine has some pizzazz to it.
Yours never comes out the same way twice.
No, it doesn't. But it's always good.
With whatever we have, yeah. We make it with whatever we have available.
When you don't have much, you make whatever you can and throw it in there, and it usually turns out pretty good. Dave says he has homemade cornbread, too. Woohoo!
Ooh, goodness. People will be eating good out there today.
I'll tell you, nothing like a big old fresh pan of cornbread. You walk into the house and the smell of cinnamon is in the air, and on a day like this where it's rainy and cool. Oh, man, what a great day to be around. Let's see here. Mary Vorber says, yeah, you need to show us the clouds one day. Jamie Tucker says, we're making her hungry. she's got the same symptoms I have. Every time I get on there, they start talking food, I get hungry. I wonder if I could get this camera turned around to be able to show that thundercloud.
You probably would. We just need to get everything started and running for him.
I'll tell you
Dave sent us $5 as a super chatter. Good.
Wow.
Thank you very much, Dave.
Dave.
We appreciate it, everyone.
Sure do. Every one of you. We really appreciate you. Thank you very much. And Deborah Sells says, I love deer meat, buttermilk cornbread. Now I'm starving. Oh, my goodness. What's your favorite food, Mark, on a winter or a fall day?
On a fall day, it's got to be some kind of chili.
Yeah. Hey, Eli's on with us. Chelsea Reese says, Eli, say hey. Hey, Eli.
Hey, Eli, how you doing?
Dave says we're very well. I tell you what, some of you on here are so precious to us. You mean a lot. You're not just Thunder Buddies, you're friends, close friends.
Absolutely.
And we appreciate all of you that's on here with us. It does mean a lot because when we get on here, we're actually talking to friends out there, people that you may see or may not see. Some of you have never met, some of you, but even though I haven't, it's like I know you so well because we've been on here so much.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Tammy Tatum says, she says that's just nasty. Yeah, she doesn't like. Have you ever tried venison chili, Tammy? Dave's saying hi to Eli, and Chelsea Reese says Eli's waving back at y'all. He said, "Mark, I'm sick."
Oh no!
What's wrong with him? Ask him what's wrong with him.
Yeah, and Tammy Tatum, deer meat is like beef in the one way. It's versatile. You can make it in a lot of different ways. But the best thing about it is it's lean. It's very lean. There's been no hormones used to grow it. There's been nothing else put in it. It's just straight, good, lean meat. So it makes very tasty chili, very tasty burgers. Very tasty roast.
Oh my
Mary
goodness.
Martins, good grief. Thank you very,
Mary
very
Martin,
much.
how you doing, Mary? I haven't seen you in a while.
And this is her first super on a live stream, so thank
Yes.
you very much. We appreciate you.
She's a very important person. I've known Mary for a long, long time. Haven't seen her since she retired, but anyway, I hope everything's going well for you.
Yeah.
David, are you in the studio? I think he's talking to David Sturgis. And then
I don't know. David Sturgis he is here behind me, actually.
Oh, okay.
You can't see him on camera, but he's over my shoulder here.
Yeah, he's wearing his mask today. Oh, wait a minute. That's not a mask he's got on, is it? I'm just joking.
If it hadn't been for the threat of severe weather, if we were just going to be on here for just an everyday, keeping track of the rain for everybody because it's Halloween, I was going to be in costume.
Yeah. I thought you were.
Well, this is the costume I wear every day.
I'm just joking. We got to pick at each other because it's all in fun. Hotel Mario says, I like deer chili, but we killed a deer about 2 years ago and had to eat it for almost, a month. So it'll be a few years until I like it again. Oh, me.
You can freeze the stuff.
That's true.
You don't have to eat a whole deer in one go.
Mary Martin says, it's going great, Dave. I just wanted to thank y'all for everything you do for our communities. You're truly and sincerely appreciated. And that's very nice, Mary. I appreciate that a whole lot. You don't know what it means.
Yeah. Deborah Sale, really? Okay, thank you very much, Deborah.
Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate you, girl. She says, okay, guys, let's keep it going. I love the way that woman thinks. She's so nice. Jesse Reese says, I don't know if it's this rain or just sick. I have a headache and it will not go away. There is some truth to that. With the barometric pressure change, you could get a headache at times like that.
Yes, indeed. And this is going to be rapidly changing because now that the initial line has gone through, we're going to have some showers, but the pressure is going to be rising rapidly behind it now. So that could definitely give you a bit of a headache.
Mary Vorber says, okay, I'm by the water. Wind's about 25, gust higher. Y'all making me hungry. Now I'm going to go home. Oh, my goodness. See, that's what I'm talking about. We're all friends on here. Sure enjoy picking at each other and it's just like being around old friends, and that's what you are. All of you are old friends. Some of you are older friends than others, but still, So I hope you all are going to be able to get out and enjoy the afternoon sun once this rain gets on by. In fact, even if the rain's not getting by, it's still a nice evening. I love days like this with the rain coming down and everything going on.
The temperature is cool. Yeah, yesterday it was like in the low 80s here,
right?
And today we're going to be lucky to hit 75. And now with the rain going through, we're probably not. Tonight's going to drop into the 40s again. It's just going to be really, really comfortable.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, in fact, it's going to be enough that you probably want to wear a bit of a sweater if you're going to go out this evening.
Well, I still hear it raining. It's raining pretty good out there, isn't it?
Yeah. Even what they're showing is lighter rain. It's still coming down pretty solid. And now, like I said, this area of lighter rain and even more moderate rain down in Tennessee is probably going to work its way up this way. That's going to be coming through. It's all the way back into Missouri, so it's going to be several more hours of it.
Right. Gerald Madden says, Thunder Buddies, I hope all is well. I'm enjoying the rain and ready for cooler weather. Happy Halloween. Yeah, Gerald, I saw what you did on the decorating of your house. Jessica posted it. And man, that woman right there is a decorating person. She knows how to decorate.
Absolutely.
We're talking about mermaid cakes. She'll probably pop on here in a little bit. But that's Jessica Madden. She's Gerald's wife.
Of course, we say that. She probably came up with the idea, and Gerald's probably the one that had to get out there and hang all this stuff.
That's right. Let's see here. Dave says 80 degrees where he's at. Wow, that's pretty warm for this time of year, especially up in your area.
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea Reese says,
But,
thanks to my radar, got me stuck in the rain. He told me it was not supposed to rain till after 1. Let's see here. Oh, Tatum says she wants some frog legs. I tell you what, I do like me some frog. It is good.
It is very good. I've always liked frog legs. As long as they're good and fresh and they're prepared right.
You ever had pork brains and eggs?
I believe I have when I was much younger.
Yeah, I did.
Right
too.
after, I grew up kind of on a farm. It was just a little, bottomland farm in West Virginia. And we've slaughtered hogs on a couple of occasions. And usually when we would slaughter one, that's when we'd have the brains and eggs the next morning.
Gerald says, if it's decorations higher than head height, I'm the one doing it. It's like a second full-time job. I bet it is. I bet it's fun being in the holidays around their house. Jessica goes all out. I mean, she does.
Yeah. It is. They're good people.
Yes.
He's got sons, and they're all pretty good kids.
Yeah. They've also become good friends of ours. I've known Jessica a lot longer than I have Gerald, but Jessica's been a friend of mine for years and years. Gerald Madden says, we have a good time.
And, yeah, they do. And that's good.
Andrea Cook is saying hi to Eli. So, Chelsea, tell Eli they're still saying hi to him. For those of you who don't know, Eli is a 3-year-old boy who is the son of Chelsea Reese, and he watches us every time we're on. Loves to watch our channel. He's a fan, and we enjoy. He loves it when we say hello to him on the YouTube. He gets to hear his name mentioned on TV, and that's what he's watching us on. Dave says, "What happens to the rest of the frogs? They can't jump anymore." Oh man, he says
you've never seen that old cartoon.
Is that the one where they're coming out and? Never mind.
They're coming out on little wheeled carriages with the things.
Mike Bynum says
that was from National Lampoon, by the way.
I know. I have seen that. Mike Bynum says he's had pork brains, and I've been eating frog legs ever since he was 13, and they never get old. The frog legs, not the hog brains. I tell you the truth, though, the hog brains are not bad. I always had them mixed with eggs, scrambled eggs, and they were really, really good. I was surprised. It's been many, many years since I ate them, but they were really good at the time.
Yep.
Dave's laughing at us all.
Yeah, they'll tell you now it's just like eating organ meat or something like that. They tell you, oh, it's so fatty, it's not good for you. But, back then, everybody worked hard enough that if they ate something like that, they worked it off right away, so it didn't bother them any.
Yeah. I remember we were pretty poor when I was growing up. We used to cut pork. You got to cut it early and use it for greens. Eat it like you're doing greens and stuff. But it's also poisonous, so you got to know when to cut it.
Poke greens, turnip greens. You don't waste anything when you live out in the country. You eat the whole turnip, the greens, the turnip itself.
Jesse Reese says, I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing. We've got 3 TVs and a phone going off, y'all. We sure do love what y'all do. Thank you, Chelsea. We appreciate you. In fact, I hope you get a hold of Dave. He's here somewhere, so you can give him a call. He'll take care of that question you had earlier.
Yep.
Mike Bynum says, I just couldn't get the taste for them. Now the frog legs, I usually eat more than my share. Yeah,
Yep.
I always liked going to those places, all you can eat frog legs, and shoot. When I go, I see the manager going, tucking his tie in. I said, man, I wish he'd hurry up and get done eating.
I had a friend who was he was stationed overseas, and he went to this one little place in the town he was at. This was over in Japan, and he saw the sign out front. It says, "All you can eat, $12.95." So he went in, sat down, and they served him, and that was really good. He had some more, and when the guy when it came time to pay the bill, his bill was tripled. And he goes, "Why?" He goes, "You said your sign says all you can eat, $12.95." He says, "Yeah, that first plate, all you can eat for $12.95."
Oh man. Let's see here. Mike Baum says, "I've had that look a few times, David." Ah, my goodness. Yeah, I don't know how they get by with doing all you can eat, though. But they always bring you a lot of drinks. They make sure you fill up as much as possible on liquids.
Well, yeah, the drinks are a lot cheaper than the food, so.
Yeah, you just say, "You want another? You saying I real fill you a Coke?" No, thank you.
Well, they don't know me very well. I can drink just as much as I can eat. So
Let's see here. Tammy Tatum says, "Now, Mike, that is nasty. I'll get out. Mom used to make them when them eggs were brown. I told her I wasn't hungry." Gina Haddock says, "Dave, how severe are the storms for Hopkinsville?" They're not severe at all, Gina. It's they were a little on the strong side, but most of that is off to our east and southeast right now. As you can see on the radar here, this is Hopkinsville right here, and here's the heavier stuff. But actually, it didn't look too bad at all. And Kendall Taylor says, "Anything severe for Logan?" And no, I don't
David,
see.
yeah, Dave Sturgis is looking at our direct line with National Weather Service, and they're just calling for light rain and showers across the area through the rest of the afternoon and evening. Really not looking for too much in the way of severe weather.
Okay. Let's see here. Linda McElrath says, "I used to go frog gigging with my dad when I was a teenager. I've loved frog legs for a very long time." And yeah, I have too. I can't remember ever not liking them.
Nope. Ever since the first time I've had them, I think I was almost a teenager, or at least a very early teens the first time I had them, and I've liked them all the time since.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
Pickled octopus.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well,
You asked.
yeah.
Actually, probably the weirdest thing I ever ate was my dad shot a crow once.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This crow had been bugging him, and it went way down the field in a tree. It was probably at least a 200-yard shot, if not more. And he picked it out of the tree with iron sights with a 22.
Yeah.
And I went down and got it, and we brought it up and cleaned it. And it was probably the nastiest, greasiest meat I've ever seen in my life.
I ate smothered deer one time. It's pretty
Really?
good.
How'd you get the pillow over it?
That's why I couldn't figure out how to get the pillow over its nose. Anyway, Tammy says, "Y'all gross me out." And Mike Bynum says, "Tammy, you talking about the frog legs or the hog brains?" Oh my!
When you're in the country and you have a hog to slaughter, you use every bit of it, but the squeal in the tail. And then if you could use the squeal, you use it too.
Yeah. Tammy says it's the brains. She can't get over that. They're actually selling. I've seen them. They're still for sale in the stores.
Yeah.
It's a little.
You just got to channel your inner zombie.
Yeah. It's a little.
Brains.
It's a little can. It says pork brains. Mary's laughing at us. I hope we're not grossing everybody out. We still got plenty of viewers though. Yeah. So.
It's Halloween. Why not talk about gross stuff?
Well, that's right.
Scary stuff and whatever, you know.
What kind of Halloween trick did you pull on people?
Oh, the standard stuff. We growing up in West Virginia, you know, only instead of egging people's houses, you know, you had to go up hollers to get to people's houses. So you didn't do that because they might take a shot at you. So we'd egg cars and stuff like that, or drop toilet paper rolls on cars going through.
Mary Vorv is laughing at us. Stephanie Rogue says, "Hi guys, what are we looking like?" Well, I'm looking like Dave Powell. I don't know what Mark is looking like. Oh, wait a minute, you're talking about the weather. I'm sorry. No, Stephanie, actually it's It's doing pretty good. We just got some showers going on. Nothing severe. It all seems to be pretty well calm. I haven't seen. Really, we're just on here as a courtesy now more than anything, and killing some time. Hoping some of you guys will subscribe to us. I really do need subscriptions because that's what helps us to bring you this stuff, and along with the technology. You know what? I wanted to go and look at I think Mount Shasta is back.
It'd be nice if it was. I looked at their regular. They've got a. It's not connected to Radar Omega. They do have another camera that you can see over there that shows Mount Shasta, and they absolutely look gorgeous. Yeah, they're snow covered up on the northern, or up on the upper peaks.
I guess that's where I saw someone posted a picture of it, and I guess that's where I saw it. But it was beautiful. And this is here's our place up in Iowa that we've always talked about.
Yeah,
Mighty
they are
Desert.
in the process. Yeah, they are in the process of starting to move those docks. I saw a boat to lift those docks out, or a machine to lift those docks out over in the right-hand picture yesterday.
Wow.
It looks like the docks that were out far off over on the right-hand side of the picture.
Yeah.
There was another set of docks over that way. I don't see them in that picture right now, so it looks like they may have already moved those out.
Yeah, I don't think the folks at home can see that. It's just barely outside the camera there, but 39 degrees, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, they'll be getting the stuff out soon because it won't be that long now until that starts to freeze as they get the colder air in. There may be some snow, maybe not up in that far south, but over on the west side of Lake Superior up there.
Well, that's for wind gusts, the special weather statement up here in Minnesota. No, it's Wisconsin. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Do I have any cameras up here anywhere we can look and see if there's any snow anywhere? I just got a hankering to see some snow somewhere. I see none.
Yeah. If you go over on the Canadian side, I think there's a camera up that way. Hang on a second.
I got Chapton.
Chapton? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's on the Canadian side.
It looks cold there, windy.
Yeah.
I believe you can see the Great Lakes off over here. It's 74 degrees, though. It's not cold there. Wow.
Well, the cold front hasn't gotten to them yet.
I guess not.
The cold front up that way is just about on top of Traverse City, up in the northern part of the mitt of southern Michigan there.
You know what? I've been here. I've been in this whole area up here around Petoskey. I used to go to a place up here called Indian Hills Trading Post.
Yeah. There's a buoy out in the middle of the lake up there in northern, up near Thunder Bay, that the dew point temperature is 35, the sea surface temperature is 47, the air temperature is 44. And it looks cold.
Yeah. One I'm on here is out of, I don't know what lake this is. The air temperature is 50 degrees. Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
It's not as cold up there as I expect it to be.
No, but the cold is coming in from the west.
Let's go up to this one here and see if we see anything there. Temperature there is 44 degrees, so it's a lot cooler. These are solar cameras too, by the way, so that's the reason that they appear darker and stuff. They only last as long as it's got good sunlight, and we're seeing 4 different shots. One of them is currently stationed, is right along in this area. I bet it's really cold there.
Okay.
Do you think we'll be broadcasting that long?
We may not.
Yeah, that's it. Do we want to have her go ahead and fix the food?
Yep.
I think Dave just said, "Yep."
When I heard the word food, I said, "Yep."
Donna's over there. She's going to make some soup, and it might be about an hour.
All righty. Well, I'm looking back up here to Alaska. Let's take a look here and see if we see anything up here interesting. I don't know. Well, that camera's not working at all yet. Let's try this one. Wait a minute, has it gotten daylight over there yet? It may not have.
If you go over too far, no. Or it could just be very, very cloudy.
No, I think the cameras don't look to be there operating. There's one. Yeah, sun's just coming up there. Temperature is 48 degrees. Well, look at all these buoys out here in the middle of the Pacific now. Huh. There's one camera operating on that buoy. Looks like the others are down right now. Let's try this one right here. That's because we're in Hawaii. Woohoo! Hawaii! This camera's come up now. I guess they've got enough daylight. The air temperature is 79 degrees. Sea surface temperature is 80 degrees.
Yeah.
Well, we're just going all around the world here. We're talking to you guys. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's go back here to our home area. Hey, they got a camera up here in Britain. Newark, England.
They've got a place there, but I don't think they ever show a picture.
I don't see one. No. These yellow dots and green dots are all spotters, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So you can see we have plenty in this part of the world. And here we go. Let's go back down here. Looks like Oak Grove's getting some pretty hefty rain. Pembroke is getting some. Clarksville's about to get in action. That's a pretty good storm off to your west as that moves in. Sharon Grove's getting in on the action a little bit. Elkton still hasn't gotten it yet, but it's coming. And as we look over towards Russellville, our good friends over there in Logan County haven't got in on action yet. It's just now starting to come in northwestern edge of Logan County there at around Dunmore. And looks like Lewisburg will be getting in on it here pretty soon. And then Russellville. And meanwhile, over at Franklin, just one little lone tiny shower there just west of Middleton. But I don't see anything else there. So by and large, all of the active weather is off in our neighborhood. And we're still going to be getting some showers off and on. You can see the rain scattered all back behind it, all the way back over to the Mississippi River still. So this is going to be a rainy, showery afternoon.
Yep. And that is just the kind of afternoon we need right now.
Oh, it sure is.
Bring this nice, gentle, steady rain in.
Union City, Tennessee, it's their camera. It's raining there. Looks like a nice, peaceful evening or afternoon.
Yeah, it's not. It's a long way till evening. It's only 12:30 Eastern Daylight Time or Central Daylight Time here. Although I think this weekend we will go off daylight time.
Yeah, that's Saturday night, overnight, Saturday night.
I think so.
Gibson County EOC, Tennessee. Raining there, nothing out of the ordinary, just gentle rain pretty much all across the area. Look up here at Union City real quick. Or did I already look at that? I did already look at that. So, Mark, you know what? I don't really see any reason to stay on the rest of the day. Do you?
No, we're just going to get this kind of steady rain. It'll get heavier and lighter as the showers pass by us. But again, these showers extend all the way back into Missouri. So it's going to be several hours, and it's just going to be wet and breezy. The winds are going to shift around to the probably to the west, although there's still some southwest winds still to come by us. But I don't think we're going to see anything as far as severe weather. We're just the ones in that initial line that's about to get to Clarksville. You're going to get some good heavy rain for the time the line is across you. The rest of the time, you're just going to get, excuse me, get light rain showers.
Yeah, so we've come through this pretty good. The worst that's happened is the Halloween trick-or-treaters got canceled till tomorrow.
Right.
And,
but really, they'll have a much better time. It'll be really nice weather for that tomorrow
and
afternoon.
Drier. It'd be cooler, though.
Yeah. Well, a lot of Halloween costumes end up being pretty hot to wear, so.
Sheets aren't that hot, Mark. Sheets
depends on what you wear under them.
With 2 eye holes cut in them. Anyway,
depends on what you wear under them.
That's true. Okay, so with that, I think we're going to start closing this up. I don't see any point in staying on any longer. And
okay, we'll still be around here in the studio for the rest of the day. So if anything does pop up, we will jump back on.
It sure will. Once again, please, if you haven't already done it, please subscribe to the channel so we can continue to bring you the stuff that you're seeing now and then some.
Yeah. Tammy Tatum's saying Hawaii got some snow.
You know, I did see that. They did.
They do in the higher elevations up on the top of the volcanoes and stuff. Yep. They do get snow just about every year.
They sure did. And Dave says, thanks, everyone. Mary Vorvis, it's good to see you, girl. It says it was Lake Superior I was trying to think of. And Hotel Mario says, great to finally see rain falling after a month. And really, I guess that's about it. Linda McElrath says, been great hanging out with you. See you later. It has been good. It's been good hanging out with all of you today.
That's right.
We spent the Halloween with Dave Powell and Mark Booker, watching radar and talking food and telling jokes. And well, we haven't really told many jokes, but still, we have made fun of each other a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
that's an everyday thing.
That's true. So, Mark, do you have any words you would like to say before I shut this out?
Everyone enjoy your Halloween afternoon and evening. Enjoy the trick-or-treating tomorrow and have a great weekend. We will probably be back Sunday night if nothing else comes up.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Mermaid Cakes just come on and says, hey there, Thunder Buddies. Just woke up from a nap. I heard the word snow. I tell you what.
It's way up around Lake Superior.
Yeah, but hey, I tell you what, though, Jessica, it is coming. It won't be long now. I think we will see snowflakes. Not a big snow, but at least snowflakes in the next 14 days.
Yep, I would say so. That's probably not a bad bet.
Yep. And Stephanie Rose says, happy Halloween all. And Sunny161 says, thanks, guys. Back to work. And Stephanie Rose says, well, I'm glad it isn't crazy. But anyway, Jessica, we were commenting about how well decorated your house is. I saw your post, and oh my gosh, you really had Gerald working hard. I'll tell you, I feel sorry for him, but I know you took good care of him. Anyway, Stephanie Rose says, I hope we see some snow. I'm tired of summer. And Jessica says, I can't wait. So excited.
Yes, indeed.
And I can't either. So we're going to get on off here right now, and I'm going to go in here and see what Donna's cooked up in the kitchen in there, and partake, since you guys made me hungry. We were talking about food, but anyway, have a good one, and we will see you, I guess, Sunday, if not before then.
Absolutely. Bye, everyone.